Shalom everyone, I hope that you're doing fabulous. So I'm bored and so I'm just doing some random readings. I've been working on the combination readings with elements, and so they're quite the readings coming out. They really are. Those of you who are returning, you know my channel can be very intense, and so if you're new, I look at a lot of criminal activity, and boy is it really coming out on these combinations. And when I mean combinations, I'm doing like elements like air with water, air with fire, air with earth. Those are the three that I've done thus far that are uploading as I'm talking to you. Eventually they'll be done because the camera that I'm talking to you on takes hours and hours for this camera to upload a video. But anyway, they're quite the readings coming out, and they're just real hardcore. So if you are new, just buckle up. You'll just learn me as we go. My name is Shannon, and I'm glad to have you. And so I'm just a very spiritual person, and I hate wickedness, and I target that stuff on purpose just to see what's going on in the spiritual realm so that we can, you know, cast down those thoughts and imaginations and get that stuff out of the earth. And that stuff is real because we live in the real world, and we live in a lot of within energy where people are just crazy and they just hate people, and that's stupid. It takes so much to hate a person, and it feels so good to love. So, you know, I like to attack that kind of stuff and just keep it before us, and so that we can operate in a much higher vibration. And just, you know, people stay there because they either won't forgive or they're just so wounded, and some people are just seared and they're prideful and they're conceited, and they miss out on so much just by, you know, trying to hide their sin. And the Great One sees it anyway. He sees it anyway. I think it's a shame, but anyway, as many people as I'm trying to reach on this channel, even if I just get one person that will change for the better, then I've done a good job for the Great One. Just to say I did all that I could, at least I'm bringing one to you. You know, hopefully it's more than that, but I just have a strong desire to feel the call that the Great One has put on my heart to reach people within this type of energy, and to roar against it like the scripture tells us to. So I'm not church or religious, by the way, if you are new, but the scripture's in the tarot, and I keep all 10 of those commandments, and I fear the Great One. I have a Hebraic descent, and so I keep the commandment, and so it's what keeps us living, really. So anyway, I'm glad to have you if you do stay. Let's just get in here and see what's going on in this reading. By the way, the song that you are hearing in the background, if you are new, is a original song that I wrote. It's called The Day That It Rained. All the vocals that you hear in the background, that you're able to hear, are all my vocals, okay? It's just a dream that I've had since I was a little girl. And so sometimes I get on the channel and I just chit chat with you all, and sometimes I, you know, get on here and I sing karaoke, and sometimes I just play something in the background that's an original, and I hope you like it. All right, Jehovah, what are you going to bring out here? I just appreciate you so very much. We'll start off with some words. We have the sun coming out, and we have something unfair that has taken place, and something around an exam or some type of an examining of something is here. The sun, though, is a forcible overthrow, so something that has been unfair is going to turn out in a very positive way. The sun card is love and romance, and it's a force. It's something right up in your face. It's a bright future card to come out. The letter Q is here. And so whatever's taken place, if there was pride and conceit, for some people that was the case, then some type of misunderstanding was around something, and if somebody's now examining the situation and forcibly turning something over because something's known, then that's what's showing. And for some people that is the case. Somebody has the evidence of something. I had a fugitive that came out in those readings that I was doing. It was really big. We had somebody's arteries. I mean, it was just real big energy. Okay, we had murdering energy out there. People in the occult were really coming out really big, and Moloch worship and all that kind of stuff, man. It's craziness. All right. But what are you going to bring out here? And so somebody has the evidence to something that went down. This probably was a murder, since I, you know, had death energies that was showing up, okay? Something's happened here, and they still have the evidence, or they have found the evidence. So there is the Empress coming out. She was also in a couple of those readings that I did today. You know, there's money, there's projects, that there's somebody that's buried in a garden. I really believe so. I really believe somebody buried somebody. And so if you have a garden and you haven't seen somebody in a while, you might want to go check in the garden because it really was coming out. We had the gardener there, or something was just buried. But there was a murder. There was a murder. Okay, people. Some people do some crazy stupidness, and somebody has evidence somewhere to something, whether it has to do with the project or money or a burial of somebody or whatever the thing is. Somebody has evidence out here. Okay, okay. Something's foolish out here. Somebody signed something, then they did. This is the top. This is the fool. This is, I can't get out of my folly. I'm an idiot. Everybody knows something because Jehovah brought it out back to back in those readings that something was made known. The hermit is a judgment. We had a judge that came out in wording as well. The hermit is a snake in the basket. I'm going to try to catch you up, pour you down in clay. And some people did that thing, man. Love situations was there. And we had a baby come out 2 different ways. Somebody was having a baby and a baby came out in wording 2 different readings. And so the Empress is here. Somebody knows something about a baby. Okay, so filthy was out of that ordeal with the hermit. So again, an exam going within. The hermit is also a physician. I'm examining something. I'm analyzing something, whether it be some type of evidence to something as well. It could be a judge, a lawyer. There was a legal spy that was positive as well that was coming out, and legal FBI, and another card that came out as well. The 7 of Wands. We had a lot of people showing up with society there. We also had wording coming out about somebody being invaded and attacked. Some type of a worry energy has been here. Well, we already know about something about being thrown out. This is a I throw you out card. Then I'm going to attack you, and then I'm going to pull you down in clay because I've signed a contract that way. And no, you know you're not, because everybody knows something here. Okay, and that's you're going to end up having the great one stomp on you, and you're going to die in the end. That crap's getting out of the earth. Okay, we had something about, again, some type of trumpets being blown and an invasion, or in the yards, or in a village, or in a city. We also had wording come up about walls and inner chambers and walls as well, and in a parlor as well. Okay, so we do see, but this is a victory card. Regardless of a bunch of people trying to attack somebody, this is a victory card. Okay, so this is really big energy that's coming out here. So this is I know and I analyze, and I have, and I'm balancing, and we have the law here, and the law was also, you know, since she represents the law, it was in the secret place in one of those readings. There is a relationship that is guided by the Great One. It really came out in the water and the earth element reading. So however those you got water and earth real big in your chart or something like that, whatever that combination is, it was really coming out over and over in wording. But it stated somebody was in love, there was a mutual interest there, but the ex was the problem. And the ex came out in a couple different ways. Somebody was paid off to go do something. So this is being generous. But the 6 of Pentacles was in the reading in the past position in the water, and I think it was the water and fire was the one I did first. The King of Pentacles was there with the 6 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles was there with the Empress there as well. And then there was a widow that was bound in grief, and what was hidden was somebody had a secret wish to ruin somebody and backstab somebody that was there. Okay, then a fugitive came out, and then we had the arteries come out, and then we had Moloch worship come out. It was really big energy, people coming out in that reading. Somebody paid somebody off. Second reading I did, we had the King and the Queen of Swords that appeared. Okay, in that reading. So I just want to go ahead and just take some more words and let Jehovah speak. This is a known figure. The star was also there for somebody to speak. The star is the pay, is the pictograph of the mouth, but it was being clarified by the 7 of Swords there. Somebody's guilty, and the word they're guilty come out on one of the other readings. The water energy really wanted to show itself when I started these readings. The water and fire jumped out, and then the water and air, and then the water and earth. So back to back, water energy was the most dominant of what I was looking at on those readings. Something has been really filthy out here. Something's very much known about it. So we got love and romance and decisions that have been made around some stupidness that's happened. And there's been a murder. Or murders. Jehovah, you just tell it, please. Somebody feels like something is just too hard to either fix, or they don't know what to say, or something like that type of energy was also coming out in one of those readings. And Jehovah said, what seems impossible with man is not impossible with me. Somebody needs to get up and have a conversation. Whatever's taken place, whatever's gone down, because like I said, Jehovah brought out in 2 different cards that the thing is known. Everybody knows something. Everybody does. Okay? And we've got upright law enforcement that was showing up and that has watched for a long time, and a spy that was there that was positive. And if something's now over, because the world card also did show up in one of those readings, something is over. And now there needs to be communication. You just need to say it, man. You just need to say it. So, okay, here it is. Thank you, Jehovah. The things which are impossible with men are possible with Elohim. Okay? So somebody thinks they cannot fix something. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Something's guided out here. Something's guided. So there's the spy that wants to come out. And something happened around somebody getting trampled on in a very bad, slanderous way by somebody's tongue out here. Somebody really backbit somebody as well in a very, really bad way. Okay? Something about the cable company is also here. If you work for a dump yard, or this is, in the negative of the hermit in the Hebrew, it's filthy, dirty stuff. So something's connected with the dump yard, then something's about the dump yard is here. Okay? A witch that performs spells on people, and Jehovah's going to destroy that person. Yes, because that's filthiness in his earth, people. You don't go putting your spells on people. I mean, that was really coming out, man. The King and Queen of Swords could represent that. I didn't bring it out in the video, but we did have Moloch worship that was there. We had the Hangman there in one of those readings as well. Jehovah says that so this also came out. It amazes me, people, out of all these cards, that I would pick similar cards I was just reading for. That's amazing to me, Jehovah. Let Jehovah Elohim speak on. Jehovah says that somebody that you love loves you, but the ex is the problem, and somebody that you love is also going to be right in front of you, and it is possible for you to heal something. Okay? Somebody looks at somebody with hearts in their eyes because there is an ordained relationship. Somebody has had some witchy stuff out here. Okay, this card also came out. The truth. Yes, the truth. Just tell the truth, man. Jehovah says that you are respected if you're going to do the upright thing. And somebody was also told you needed to hurry up and make up your decision because something huge was going to happen. There was going to be a big old tower there. You don't want a destruction from a tower, especially when you know the truth. You need to say the truth. Whatever's went down, people got the evidence. It's something unfair happened. I guess it happened the way that it happened, people. Whatever that is for you, be still and know that I am Elohim. You do know what to do. There was a mistress. In wording, we had the other man come out, and it really could go either way, but there's a mistress here. Okay, we also have a queen here. We also have word that came out that stated a kingdom or something like that was there. So somebody was consulting somebody of I guess is in a high position. The Empress is somebody who is really known, an empire type of energy would be here. A machine operator is involved in some situation. We have a truck. Now, this is a totally different card, but we had the word truck that did come out in one of those readings. We had a fugitive, and so the 8 of Wands was there in one of those readings. That's also quick travel as well. And we have some type of positive light and some type of an accountability that is here. Okay. And we have over here, we have something unfair and a misunderstanding written up on that card, and we have a misunderstanding written here. Okay. And Jehovah says to go fix it and to forgive. Okay. Especially if something's ordained by Jehovah. And he's saying it may seem possible with you, but look, if you love, I don't care who you are, if it's your family, if it's a love interest, if your ex has been the problem, if you love somebody, you will get up and say, even if you're guilty of something, I'm guilty of whatever's happened, okay? Jehovah says to get up and make a throw of something. Well, it is here then. It is here. Let Jehovah give you hope. A celebration or a social event or a reception or a wedding or a baby shower. We have a baby energy out here. Something happened at some type of public situation, then I guess it did. A blind date. This is a guilty card, given that somebody is guilty out here for some stuff, and the truth is here. If something did happen with the blind date, then for some people maybe so. This is about being nurturing, though, with this card, just in general. When it comes out, this is just about being, you know, natural and stuff like that. But obviously somebody is guilty. We got a judgment on some stuff because we know something's over. What else do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? So if there has been some type of a fire, this is the misfortune card. This is about just being cautious. If I can talk. This is a warning card. For some people, this is bad luck. Okay, this is some type of an obstacle that's been here because somebody's guilty of something out here, and it's known. Somebody's tried to catch somebody up and attack them, and they were paid off. And somebody has a secret wish to ruin somebody and to murder them. Okay, because somebody's been a witch out here. And so what seems impossible to fix because of now what is known and what's happened, Jehovah's going to give you grace if you're in the upright. There is love out here. This is somebody that is special. And obviously we got projects and music and stuff, or you play a stringed instrument as well. This is also an adultery card, and somebody did have like a mistress and another person that was there, and something I guess real bad has come out of that stupidness. But this is a relationship card and a new relationship, okay? Whatever you got to talk about, man, you just need to be cautious, okay, within it, okay? Because some things are kind of bad luck, especially if you've lost somebody, because somebody did die within some situations. So we have the Laguz coming out. This is about balancing something. This is tribulation. There has been tribulation out here. Okay, there's been bad tribulation, given what I just read for, man. It was huge. This some type of something that is really humiliating for somebody, I guess, to talk to about, or whatever's happened within the matter. But it needs to be overcome when it comes out here. Okay, again, somebody thinks it's really impossible because of whatever's happened, whatever the filthy thing was. It is possible, and it needs to be forgiven. Okay, the sun is a forcible overthrow, regardless of whatever the truth is that needs to come out and be right up in your face and to make a throw of something. There is a positive light, and you're accountable to the truth out here. Okay, and Jehovah says that you are respected. Get that off here. You are respected if you're going to be upright within this situation. Okay, and somebody that you love will be right up in front of your face if you do the right thing. Okay, somebody does look at somebody with love in their eyes, and something was just a misunderstanding, and it went south, I guess, within some situation because there's a witch out here that's done some stupid. But Jehovah says to just be still and know that He is Elohim. Okay, and just do the truth, and Jehovah will make every crooked place straight for you. There's a possible nice relationship, and I won't say possible because Jehovah's already brought out that Jehovah's got an ordained couple or couples that He wants put together. You didn't go through all this stuff, people, for nothing. Let me just say something. Last night I laid, and this is personal, but last night I laid on my couch, and I already went through my processes of, feeling like, I'd like to have somebody, and then I just got to, I could give a rip. I could just give a rip. Jehovah, just come rescue me, man, and just let me go in and out of my door again and live my life because I'm innocent. All the stupid, crazy stuff. I just want to go in and out and live my life and be free again. I could give a rip about a companion. And last night, I laid on my couch and I cried, and actually this morning as well, while I was spending time with Jehovah, and I had such a warm feeling on the inside that I felt like Jehovah was depositing on the inside of me a desire for him to give me a companion. And so I asked him for a companion, not just any companion. It must be somebody who's literally full of Jehovah's spirit, that would love Jehovah more than he would love me, but because he loves Jehovah, he would love me the way he's supposed to, because I would be doing the same thing. And so I asked Jehovah for that last night and today, and I just sat there and cried and cried and cried because I want to be a helpmate to somebody. And that was an old feeling that I had, and it just went away for a long time, and it's as if Jehovah just, I don't know, he just impressed me to just pray that way. And so I did. I said, Jehovah, it must be you in the flesh here. It must be somebody who's just so full of you that it's you that would hold me and love me that way. And I just cried and cried and cried. And I feel like there's people that have been through some really disgusting, freakish nastiness in their life that they feel like, man, it's just too impossible for me to even open up. Because I felt like that for a long time because of all the stupidness that I've been through. Because people chasing me down the road trying to kill me. I've been in my home as a prisoner and don't even know how to talk to anybody anymore. And yet, by the grace of Jehovah, he put that feeling on the inside of me as if I got somebody for you. And I feel like I'm not the only one. Jehovah wants to put people together and seed the earth in a very spiritual way and a very natural way to put righteousness in it and get rid of the freaks, man. Regardless, whatever you went through, whatever I went through, it is for a testimony for Jehovah, for us to shout from the rooftop that he is a redeemer. Even if you got to be slow and cautious and there's been bad things that have happened out of the ordeal, he is the redeemer. He is the healer. He's giving faith to jump off of a cliff after some stupid, foolish, nasty, freakish, disgusting filth has taken place within somebody's life and in my life or your life or whoever I'm talking to, just to give hope out here. He's given a lot of hope out here to be positive and just get up into the truth. Okay? He's given his government, which is the Son, which is Emmanuel, God with us. Jehovah is with us. He said just to be still and know that he is who he says he is, and he will help heal something. He will, people, he will. He'll balance it out if you and I just trust him. Do you trust him? That's what I'm hearing him say. I hope so. Just get up and do the right thing, and you'll be blessed today. Shalom.